Hello everyone, it's Sheila back again. Welcome to my channel. I am busy knitting the hat on the little cardigan that I was doing. This is, I'll put that down a minute. This is the little cardigan I've finished. It is an 18-inch. I think it has come out a little bit big because I forgot when I was knitting with this. This is that spot, the spot wool it is, and I think it is a little bit thicker than double knitting. It was actually knitting up the stitches seam, knitting on 325 and 4mm needles, like it could have been done with a bigger needle. But as I was doing it for my to make a PDF for these little cardigans, and I had to stick to the seam size needle. So that's the little cardigan. As you can see, it's hard to see because it are just little spots. You can see one of the little spots, the darker little spots. There's little spots, different shades of blue in it. So that's the cardigan finished. And now I'm in the middle of the hat. I started this yesterday, but I left off because I have been doing a tutorial for my other channel on another PDF I'm doing. Oh, that was where I had to join the ball on. I've left the two ends hanging, which I'm going to weave in when I'm finished. Didn't realise I was running out of wool, and it got to the end of before it got to the end of the row, and I thought, I'm not pulling back. It was nearly at the end of the row, but I have to tighten up those stitches and weave those two ends into the hat. They'll not be seen when I weave them in. But anyway, I'll show you what I've been doing for my other channel. I'm doing it's a 16-inch cardigan, but I'm doing a PDF, 3 sizes, the baby ones, all in one. The pieces. Show like this. I've still got the needle on one side, so I don't want to do any more on this because I've been doing the tutorial, and I've got this far shown how much I have actually done up to the back part is the second part you do of the where you divide the stitches. So I've left that one side to do, and I'll probably do that tomorrow, do a bit more of that tomorrow, and maybe get the sleeves finished. But it's just a little bit of a cable. I have been asked, I know you can see it, have been asked a few times about showing how to do cable. This is a little bit different. It's like a double cable. I've crossed cable for back and cable for front. So I've done cable for back, which is crossed 2 over 2 at the back of the work, which makes it go out on one side, and then the same at the front of the work, which it brings it out on the other side. And it looks like the cables are coming out from the middle of the one before. If you look at it, comes out there and spreads out. Just thought I'd do a little bit different cable instead of just the ordinary crossover one, that is normal, like just a little bit different. So this will be my own PDF. It'll be a 16, 18 and a 20-inch when I get it finished. But I think I can probably work out, this is a 16-inch, I can probably work out the other sizes from the 16-inch, because it's quite easy to work out. This is not a lot of work. It's just plain knitting from the except for the little bit for the cable. The sleeves will be plain knitting and that, so there's not much to work out. So I'll probably be able to work this PDF out without knitting them all. But I did want one knitted, so I'll have a picture for to put on the PDF for my own knitting pattern when I get it sorted. So that's that one anyway. And I have a drink of my tea as well before it gets cold. So I'm just going to carry on with this one, because this one is for another PDF as well when I get these sizes done. But these ones will take a lot longer because there's more sizes in them, and they're ones I have to do because I have to get the sizes and get all the instructions right in the pattern. But I've had a break for a day, which I like to do now and again, to, you know, just like a little break now and again to just do what I want to do and not have to bother about doing videos and things like that. But it's been really rotten weather lately. It's actually, I started off on my laptop doing this video, but the sun came out. We've had rain today. It's been miserable most of the day, very windy. And I opened up my laptop to do the video, and I started making it, and the sun came out, and well, the sun spoils all the videos on my laptop because there's no the autofocus on it. I can't turn the autofocus off, and I wished I could. I wish there was a way of doing that, because it's a lot simpler doing videos on my computer. I just have to transfer everything to the software that I have on my computer for the, you know, I like to edit things out of the videos when I do them, you know, like little bits at the start where you don't see my arm pressing the keys on the computer, because I edit things like that out. And the same at the end, I have to, you know, press things like this when I come to shut the video down. And I do have like to do little bits of editing here and there for little bits that you don't need in the video. And sometimes if I do things on my phone and then I want to join them to the video, that's what I like the software for. But so I have to add, when I do it on my tablet, I have to add that, to put that into my computer, and you know, whereas it would have been in the computer if I was doing it straight away from the laptop. But the sunshine, while it's nice, it spoils everything. And anyway, that's what I'm just doing today, like, because the weather's not good enough and I can't get out do anything in my garden, because I never got around to cutting my hedge. We've had that much rain, it's just soaking. You can't be using power tools out on things when they're wet. I've got to wait till it dries for to do that. And anything else is just, we just seem to be having nothing else but rain all the time. It's really annoying. We're supposed to have been having thunder the last few days. It hasn't materialised, not that I'm bothered, like, but that's the way things go. And then I'm sorting out, after I finish this one, this is for the lady whose orders I forgot to put down in my order book. Whereas me saying I don't forget anything, and what I did with that one. So when I finish this one, I have another one. I have to do another set for her. She wants a cream set. Doesn't say what set, just whatever I want to do. I think that's whatever I make my mind up for her, that's what I'll do. And I will be making another little cardigan in that eyelash wool. Actually, after I started knitting with it, I got used to knitting with it. I quite like knitting with it, actually. It is very hard to see the stitches. You couldn't possibly do any kind of pattern on it because of the, you know, like I'm seeing the rubbish that's all over the yarn. It's not rubbish, it's just little strands of, I suppose it's the same kind of yarn. It's just strands of it sticking off the piece like this. So I told Jane, the lady I knit them for, that if she wanted I would knit another, because the baby's not due till October. I said I would knit another one. There's enough, because there was 3 balls left over. She sent me 6 balls, and there was 3 balls left over, so I know I'll be able to get a second size out of it. I don't know I'll be able to get a hat out of it as well, but I'll be able to get a second size. So I said if she wanted me to knit the second size, I would knit it, instead of sending the other ones down in one parcel now and then that one in a second parcel. Just wait until I've knitted the other cardigan and send them all down together. So there'll only be one lot of postage to pay for. So she's agreed to that. So I will be knitting another one. And I'm not sure whether I might have a look. I think I've been looking at the price of it actually, and it's about £2 for a 50-gram ball. So for 100-gram balls, that's going to cost £4, which not that much more really than it is, you know, a little bit expensive, but not much more than what you have to pay for a lot of yarns these days. And I thought about maybe doing some little hats and booties, you know, baby things like that in it. Maybe it's another little cardigan or something like that, because I do have a couple of vouchers which I haven't used yet for Wool Warehouse, which I think one was sent to me by Amanda, and another one for a young lady called Abby. So I have about £35 to spend in Wool Warehouse, so I might maybe possibly get some of that wool. But I was looking, when I first got the money, I was looking on all the vouchers for to spend there. I was looking on, and I thought about getting a wool winder, because I do have a one, but it's just not working right. That's something to do with where it turns it round. It's not on the cogs properly, and I've tried always, and I kind of get it to stay. I get it onto the cogs and it goes round, and then it comes off the cogs again. I think they're only meant to last a short while. They're not meant to last very long, those wool winders, because they are sort of flimsy. I used to have one years ago, and I'm going to drink my tea while I'm talking. I had one years ago when I had my knitting machine, and all the ones these days that are looking in, when I look for to buy one anywhere, they're all this cream with the red button and the red bits on it. They all seem to be that same one. There doesn't seem to be a lot of choice. But Wool Warehouse did have one in for, I think it was the Knit Pro. But instead of about between £10 and £15, this one's over £20. And I thought that's a bit much. So I didn't bother. I thought I'll just hang on, I'll wait and I'll get myself some wool from there. But then I was looking at that, I think Angela, who, one of my subscribers, she got some stuff from this place called Temu. I think it's Temu. Have a look on my phone. Yes, it's Temu. So I thought, oh, I'll have a look on there, because Angela seems to have gotten quite a lot of stuff quite cheap on there. And I've seen that advertised before, and I thought it was some sort of scam thing, till I seen Angela had ordered stuff from it and how it came without any trouble. So I thought I'll have a look. And you know, that same wool winder, like the Knit Pro one for 20 something pound, they've got it for £4 something. I thought, oh, I'm going to have that. So I've ordered a few things from there. I'm just waiting for them coming, and I'll do a shopping haul sort of thing and show you what I bought. The same as what Angela did, because she bought quite a few things from there. I'll shut my phone down. So I'm just waiting for it to come and let you see what I got from there. But there's a lot of things quite cheap on that site. But I was looking for little bags for to put my knitting patterns in. You know, my knitting patterns are, this is like an A4 sheet in half. So the equivalent, I think you call it either A6 or C6. My video keeps going in and out. It must have an automatic thing on it where it keeps you in the picture. It's just gone back again there. Like, so if you'd shown anything or doing anything, it seems to be moving around. I don't know, I'll have to sort that out. But anyway, that's my pattern size, and I like a C6. So I was looking for little bags. I have bought lots of little bags because when I send them out, to people, I like to put a little plastic bag because I just sent out in an ordinary paper envelope. And I thought, well, if it rains, anything like that, and that envelope gets wet, you know, when the postman's got it, it's going to soak through to the pattern. So I like little plastic bags to put them in. But I've tried everywhere, all the little plastic bags, and they all just will not fit either, just not long enough, or they're massive. I can't seem to get any of the right size. And I thought I was looking for those bags on there. That thing keeps going in and out on my tablet. I'm going to have to sort that out. It's getting right on my nerves. Even looked on there, they were very expensive, but I bought packs of those ones that stick together. Now, they said they were the size of this, but they only came to the top, and the sticky part goes across the top of the bag. And I did try it on one pattern, and it stuck to the pattern. It took some of the print off the pattern, so I thought, well, they are no good. I'd have to cut the sticky bit off, and then they won't fit. They'll be too small. But I could cut the sticky part off 2 bits and put 2 bits on together. That's what I'm sort of working on at the moment, because, like I'm saying, I don't want these to get spoilt in the post after somebody's paid the money for them, and which they would do on a paper envelope, especially with the rain we've had lately. That's what I was looking for as well, and that was where I happened to see the wool winder on that site, and I'm glad I looked on there. So anyway, I'm getting back to my knitting. I'm going to finish my cup of tea, and that other one, I won't be doing any more of that until tomorrow, because I'll do a little bit of more of the tutorial and try and get the rest of the tutorial finished, because a lot of people might want to knit that, seeing as there has been quite a few people ask me about how to do cables. Cables are very easy, there's nothing to it. So thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll catch you all another time. So bye for now.